This is Donald Trump's actual plan to take over Canada. And yeah, I'm being completely serious, this is a plan that could actually work. Canada is very interesting in that it's a federation of states, kind of like the United States, held together by a constitution. They've had troubles over time with different parts of Canada trying to secede, specifically Quebec. But what that means is if the United States wanted to take over Canada, we wouldn't actually have to take all of Canada, we would really just need to take one province. And if we took one province, then geographically and politically, Canada would be separated. Let's think about which province that would be. It would have to be a province that is economically and politically tied to the United States and is also useful. It needs to have somewhat of a cultural identity with the US, so that leaves out somewhere like Quebec, which is not even culturally a fit with Canada. And they have to dislike the Canadian government. By now, you might already know what province I'm talking about, but if you don't, the Keystone XL pipeline gives us a good hint. In case you're wondering, this is the Keystone XL pipeline. Where does it start? It starts in Alberta. Alberta is very interesting. So Alberta is this deep blue, which is all conservative. They heavily dislike Trudeau and the federal government. They're economically tied to the United States because we get a lot of oil and gas from them. And they hate Canada because Canada taxes hydrocarbons. If Alberta were to become a state, it'd be the 4th largest state by landmass, the 13th largest economy, and the 26th largest state when it comes to population. The United States would be able to integrate Alberta pretty easily because we're already economically tied due to oil and natural gas production. And this could actually happen. What would happen is the United States would need to guarantee certain incentives to Albertans, which would be things like maybe no federal income tax if they became a part of the United States. They'd get 2 senators, full electoral college apportionment, and congressmen and women, and maybe a guarantee that if they don't like the US, they can always leave. And then the Albertans could simply hold a referendum voting to leave. According to the Clarity Act, which was passed after 1995 when Quebec almost came close to seceding from Canada, Albertans can actually secede, they just need a majority. And yeah, there will be some negotiations, but if over a majority of Albertans vote for it, the US is guaranteed to let it happen or make it happen. So I know this is kind of a funny meme, but there is actually a path for the United States to take over Canada, and it would start with one province, Alberta, and probably spread to others. Because if Canada just loses one province, the entire Canadian Federation geographically and politically falls apart.